Welcome back. WeArEuS and this pleasant little tune. I'm actually a fan of it, though it is very strange that last episode at the very end, it just wasn't there. It was just absolutely silent. That's weird. That's weird. Now, for some reason, no, that's my mistake. Every time I look at this bar, I'm thinking this is HP, even though I also know that it's the level bar, or the level and the XP bar. Kind of frustrating, but I'll survive. Oh, as I was almost there. I can't use the portal here. Got it. Okay, fine. It looks safe enough here, right? Well. Okay. I can still hit you from here. What? What's all that noise? Sounds like something is making a ruckus in Riverstone Grove, where the monster corral is. Oh, the portal. Okay, I was extremely confused. Because I knew there was no way there was no way it could have killed me. And yet, at the same time, there was a non-zero chance that I wasn't paying enough attention to my health. I could have died. And I was extremely confused. I looked down at the health bar to see, and, well, my confusion intensified. Anyway, I think we have food. After eating this, I can't eat more food for 6 turns. I don't know how much it... Well, this just seems obvious, doesn't it? Sure, why not? I don't particularly care. I'm sorry, what? Milk and a chocolate bar turns into gelato, which restores 46 energy over 8 turns and reduces energy cost by 25%. Okay, so what this thing does is it restores 3 different levels, 3 different amounts of health over 6 turns. And I'm assuming these apply simultaneously. That's interesting. That... On its own, that is way too valuable in terms of healing. Alright, let's get this other quest turned in. No time to make a dish from scratch? If you're next to a campfire, you can instantly cook recipes you already know. Just open up your journal's recipe tab and press keypad enter to instantly make that recipe. As long as you have the ingredients. Okay. So we just get the XP once the quest that she gives is done? Okay. That gets rid of the annoying loop of having to come get it, go do it, and in return for the payoff. So what's the next story? Discover Jelly Grotto, which is through Cedar Cavern's 3rd floor. Might actually be there already. You may not change gear until the rumor is complete, using your weapon hotbar and auto... Okay, so anything that's on this bar I can swap to. In return, I get a vicious iron claymore, a pack of restorative items, and 51 Jap. I keep wanting to say Japan and Japanese. And I never make a choice, and then I go to say something, and I realize I didn't make a choice. This one should be easy enough to do. So long as I don't change gear. Oh right, I came here specifically. I have to be careful about how I will move, otherwise I'll end up in the portal again. Store... to keep some things and sell others. Ooh, we also have a lot of money. I would like to put that away. I'll keep the cocktail. I'll toss one of the robes in. When did I pick this up? I vaguely... I don't know if that memory is real. Rope Scrap of Stealth. Damage based, it's all the same except for the unique effect that's a result of its rarity, which is monsters are less likely to notice you. I feel like I've acknowledged this effect. Ooh, I will put one of these running shoes away. Seeds... yeah. One of the slings. Creates pools of acid in a checkerboard pattern. Each dealing 25% of weapon power is poison per turn. Yeah, sure, why not? Yeah. Okay, that should be fine. Didn't eat too badly into our, I was going to say finances, and then just stopped. Alright, we do have to visit this guy too, the Weapon Master. Let's actually talk to him first in case we need to spend money for his services. The winding threads of destiny are fraught with peril. I read that part already, I'm not going to do that again. So we're ready to learn the paths to weapon mastery. Do I really need to Guys, do I really need to go and read what they are? I mean, I don't know specifically how it's going to be treated in this game, so knowing the actual details of what's going to be going on with these is preferable, so I picked the right thing to spend my time on learning, I suppose. Fine. Okay, basically we spend job points and he teaches powerful techniques unique to each weapon type. But they'll only work while wielding that specific weapon type. Of course, some of the things he'll teach are passive and okay, yeah. And the passives will be active so long as you actually are using the weapon. Oh, it has to be in your... That doesn't make sense. Why wouldn't the passive be active in your offhand? That should be just as viable. And presently, I don't know... I mean, I'd have to see what sort of costs we're looking at in terms of the mastery. So you can learn multiple masteries, but only one ultimate technique. Well, I do like the dual wielding, so I guess that's why. That doesn't sit right with me though. Passive's not working. If you have, it should work from the offhand as well. Passives should work from the offhand. And maybe they do, and it's just... No, it's specifically saying it's only active when you wield the weapon in your main hand. I don't know why that restriction would be there. I mean, okay, sure, you can run two weapons, you could dual wield two weapons that have absurd passives. Maybe, but from where I'm currently sitting, I don't know of any such combination that would be so disastrous to game balance that you would have to put this condition in. So let's get started. We do have fist mastery, but we don't fist right now. Not yet, not with this class. So instead, it's between sword and dagger. Claw mastery? I noticed there's no guitar mastery. I mean, I suppose I can look. Claw. No, it's actually a claw. Don't know why it wouldn't. Oh, next page. Okay. Okay, sure. I don't know why there's a next page, but I'm assuming there's a reason. We'll do dagger then. The dagger is a deadly... The dagger is a deadly weapon in close quarters. Its masteries focus on quick attacks and fighting single targets, particularly champions and bosses. The first mastery is Lightning Jab. Use it to attack an enemy instantly, without using a turn. And we currently have nearly 1,000. I keep wanting to do it, and it just keeps coming out the same way. We have almost 1,000 job points, so that is curious. But I'm pretty sure a sword is in our main hand right now. Oh, the guitar does qualify as a claw. Got it. And I can swap to it without breaking the current rumor we're operating with. So let's see sword first, and then we'll check back with claw. Its masteries focus on attacking and parrying, carving up your enemies while maintaining balance and poise. The first mastery is Cross Slash, which can attack up to 4 nearby enemies, increasing your parry chance with each enemy struck. Okay, 2 questions. By how much? And for how long? That's just a solid. That's just solid. And claw. I know it's frenzy. Sacrificing defense for the sake of pure offense. Its mastery is focused on furious. You know, I wanted to say family, but I couldn't figure out a way to make it work within just this set of words here. So I'm going to move on. Focus on furious close quarters combat, ignoring notions of pain or retreat. The first mastery is Frenzy. Use it to gain a powerful boost to your melee combat at the cost of sealing other abilities briefly. I mean, if I use all of the abilities, that would be useful before I do. Or before I activate it, I just win. Still, I think it's better to go with swords right now. Yeah, the sword is stronger. And Cross Slash is just good. I didn't expect a flashbang. What do you have? You have a butler's bell. Summons a whole bunch of food. It costs 200 gold. But how much of a whole bunch are we talking? I suppose we could go for it now? Sure, why not? And... right, she has gear. Removes bleeding while also healing if any bleeds were removed. Okay. Consecrated Chalice summons a spreading pool of blessed water that restores about 3... I don't like the fact that it says about. 3% max health per turn to friendly characters, lasting 6 turns. Could get another Qatar. But I'm also a cheap bastard, so I don't really... I had to check for a second and make sure I wasn't selling things. Don't care about that. Though, having it would be better than the sling. Because it has a range of 4. But I don't know. I mean, it would do the same thing. It would work the same way the sling does, right? And it would just auto-equip to use it for that one instance and then swap back. I wouldn't mind having a greater range to initiate from. That'll probably be a good one. I can't put it on yet. I'm going to assume that moving that from my inventory to the hotbar will ruin the rumor that we currently have going, so let's not do that. In fact, I'm worried the bell might be something you have to equip to use, which is fine. We probably won't need it, but I'm just saying. I will leave. That should be fine. So is the dog still here? Oh, it's planning something. How nefarious of it. Lots of misses and I don't like it. I mean, I suppose... Oh, right, cross slash. I was extremely confused. Slash nearby enemies and a cross... That's actually... Oh, that's interesting. I wish more games that operated on grids did this. Honestly, this is the first time I've actually seen this done. You can target in a cross pattern or in a diagonal pattern, which is great. It's got a cooldown of 12 turns, which is 5. Okay. I am tempted to leave. Okay. If you didn't watch the previous episode, that's weird business. I don't know how you got here. But this is Pandora's chest. Like with any form of loot, I have to touch it with my hands vigorously. But not yet. Because, see, the name should give it away. If I open this chest, sure, I get stuff. I don't think it said there was a chance for loot or anything, but I'd remember if it did. Mainly what we get is XP and stuff like that. And then we get cursed by having the enemies just become stronger. At least up until, I'm guessing, she dies and resets the world, I suppose. And it'll specifically make the enemies here stronger. I don't want to do that while I'm not ready to actually leave. Ah, right. I'm still paralyzed. Can we? Few have taken the time to appreciate the common fungal toad and its relative, the bog frog. The behavior is truly... Oh, that's the paper. That's what we're reading. Okay. Unlike many other creatures of Tangledeep, they show incredible camaraderie, hurtling themselves to the aid of any brethren who might be in danger. I'm eager to learn more, perhaps in the frog bog I've observed. I noticed the chest isn't moving. That's nice. That's nice. Man, I wish I had the bow equipped. I'm trying to go something else up there. Oh, so it's just targeting me. Got it. Hungry Runic Spellbook. I'm not even going to look at it, so I don't experience any temptation to equip it. That's not the world we want to live in. Oh, hey there. Get some. Okay. I want them out of the water. I'm assuming that's what's called. Oh, they're regenerating because they're a mother freaking alpha. Well, go ahead and do that. What happened? Cleaves hits them for 12 damage with bleeding. Okay, that's parry stance. We may as well use all of our damage, right? Okay. Do we just have something that'll make us not die, please? I'm not going to use that. That's silly. That seems a little excessive. Probably the best choice. Get out of here. And then rose petals, because that's not weird. Oh. Wait, we're too... Why did she use Fruit Bowl? Why did she use the Fruit Bowl? What? It's not on the hotbar or anything. What? Sure, what? Yeah, she really did. Why? How? How did that even happen? It's not like I particularly care. I'm just saying, I don't understand how it happened. Oh, hey there. Oh, that for me? And then that. What the frick? What am I looking at here? I don't know, but I don't like it. How about that? Still healing. Oh, that's not good. Okay. greedy running shoes. So it appears I fundamentally misunderstood. Okay. How the healing works in this game. See, when it says 127 health over 5 turns, I thought that meant 127 per turn. No. Got it. Okay. I need to better prepare when it comes to needing healing. So, what else are we looking for? Yeah, I kind of like that. Just drop a bomb at our feet when we're being aggressed upon. That seems a little far, doesn't it? No, that's definitely 3. Never mind. No? Yeah, okay. That's fine. Okay, strength we won't do. We'll keep pushing Guile for a while. Ooh, you've earned a flask infusion for reaching level 5. Using the flask restores 3 stamina and energy per turn while it's active, or boosts attack and defense by 10% while it's active. Neither one is particularly impactful, but I think this is probably the better bet. Floral tincture. I don't remember what it does, but it's not valuable enough to avoid putting into the storage, so I'm not concerned about it. Hey there. You know what? I don't like you. That's probably not good. Wolf took some. Is it a wolf? Panthox. There's something over here. Nice. We also picked up chai cheat cookies. All I wanted was this thing of see now he's following me, and I don't like that. How do we deal with this? I think it'll take it 2 turns to get around this. Hey there. Yeah, I'm not in any of those places, bud. I can wait. Pooping out those chai cheese. What is going on here? What is this? You? Is that you? Stop that. Learn your lesson, old man. Should be fine, right? Congratulations, you've unlocked the notorious feat that you can't do anything with on this current character. We have acquired a juicy apple. I'm thinking that we need to go back to... Where can we see the current rumor we're working with? Rumor. Cedar Caverns, Jelly Grotto. Is that the place we were just at when we started the video? Can I even get back there? I don't... What the frick? A Chang? See, no. Can't use any abilities. Man, that would sure suck if that mattered. Oh. Let's see. Yeah, so that'll send us back to the... What? Fine. Gotta get it. Camouflage perfume. I saw that in the vendor's inventory. Let's... To Jelly Grotto. Don't mind. Ifing I do. And we got the stuff. I can start swapping my equipment again. Granted, I kind of like... I still don't like how much we're missing. We had to try to... Hello, Langdon. Oh, Jellyboo. Jellyboo, where are you? Come on up, you little pile of goo. Is everything okay? I came here with my pet Jelly to help get her socialize with the other slimes here, but she lurked away when I wasn't looking. Now who knows what kind of dang old trouble she's in. I'm not much fun for fighting, so I can't go looking. I guess I could look for you. You do look that for me? That's super nice. This seems rather personal. We're not healing. Yeah, we're not doing that. Sure, why not? Okay. A leather cap that has no special, well, no rarity above common. A scroll of poison protection. Should I put the shoes on? Oh right, we do have new stuff as well. still trying to wrap my head around this effect. Items that summon hazardous objects. Would that be like the... We saw an item in the girl's inventory that summoned pools of poison, wasn't it? I guess it would work for that? I don't know. I mean, a pool isn't technically a hazardous object, but it is a thing that can be summoned. What are we looking for? First, let's get this on slot 2. What else? Sturdy shoes, right. And slot 1. Now I don't have to care about where we're walking. Hey! Gold? Hold on. No, we stop. We stop for sturdy boots, okay? Especially, where are they? What? I mean, but the name was in gold. It seems like a personal attack to me. Simple codex. So I guess they just pop up in yellow and I somehow never noticed that. Wait, didn't we... Hold on. Didn't we pick up a note? Really? None of the notes are in here? And I know we have enough points to learn more skills, but I'm a little distracted right now. We picked up a note. Really? There's nowhere I can go to read that? Okay. So I could have sworn we had read a note last episode that either mentioned Blurp Sklorp or was signed by something with this name. Yeah, I remember hearing this name. Now what? Oh, you're just perfectly safe? Okay. Well, I mean, if it isn't you... Okay, you aren't dying, but I'm probably missing and not noticing. Let's not. Okay, bye-bye. Fat pumpkin. Ah, yes. Fat pumpkin. That would make for a rather wild nickname for someone's girlfriend. Your master's looking for you? She was up here with the gold guy. I'm assuming they were sliming each other. Okay, I can't seem to progress this. I don't like this at all. Might be because my mouse is messing up. Let's see if that does it. No, really? Okay, good. I was able to get past it by hitting enter. Saw a rat around here somewhere. There he is. Side area cleared. Oh, and now the right click works to pass that message. Energy power up, obviously, and a barrel of oil. Ooh, we could go back and... I don't think we can actually meet him again, though, can we? But now we have a burning lucky hand axe. Alright, let's get this done. I'll also suck one of these down. Well, I'll be done. You found my jelly book. Don't know what I'd do if anything happened to this dumb old goober. Thank you. You're a real gem. I owe you one. Got anything that might be useful to me? I found some tree seeds in in my pocket. Here you go. Wow. Gee, thanks. Since we have no business... Actually, hold on. Before we go further, let's go back. Right. How did I forget about that? Okay, fine. Let us do this first, otherwise I'll end up forgetting again. Oi! You there! One of my critters escaped during the bath time, and I need him back in the corral. Lend me a hand, would you? Okay, and so we're supposed to attack it until it has 15% health or lower, then grab the monster mallet and use it from my inventory to knock it out and bring it over here. By the way, that was apparently Jesse still talking, so... it's fine. I can't put anything on my hotbar for some weird reason. Okay, it's at 19. For some reason the bow's still equipped. Well, I'm too afraid to equip anything else, so there we go. And now the mallet. Boink. Nice job wrangling that frog, miss. Now that it's knocked out, you can drag it over here to the corral and get him nice and situated. No need to worry about the critter waking up either. The frog is proper knackered and won't move on its own. Neat. I have control of the camera again. Got the magic touch, wrestle and knocked out Beastie, and I'll tame him right. I reckon I can wrangle up to 12 critters at a time. Monsters in the corral are shared between any save slots in Heroic and Adventure mode. Okay, here. No. Instead, we'll go for Sleeper Hit. Thank you kindly, miss. Now that he's back in the pen, Sleeper Hit looks happy as can be. I'd say he took a liking to you. You've been exploring in Tangledeep, haven't you? I bet you could use a companion. Well, of course you can take care of yourself, but even the toughest scrappers can benefit from a well-trained monster by their side. You can buddy up with any monsters in the corral if they're happy enough, and they'll follow you wherever you go. Any healing effects you use will heal up your pet, but they ain't invincible. I recommend some pet insurance in case things get hairy out there. Can they at least get stronger? Sure! Your pet beasts will gain XP when you do, and they can even level up. Even a scrawny monster can become a real slugger with enough XP. Now, there is another way to make your pet pals even stronger. You'll need a couple of captured monsters that feel nice and friendly toward each other. Find some rose petals and, well, you might end up with a new creature. That is super weird. You sprinkle rose petals on the ground, play some Marvin Gaye, and then you wait. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Oh, right, we could have gotten the deja. Well, we're going back that way anyway, right? So I'll buy a monster mallet, because I can. Let's see, I have to go back to my inventory and equip the dagger in my offhand. Alright, running shoes of traps, that's for the extra stats. What else did we get that's new? Hungry Runic Spellbook, minus 7% energy costs, plus 15% spirit power, and you recover from feeling full one turn faster. It also increases your elemental damage by 3%, which is literal nothing. Greedy running shoes. I like the greedy ones better. Mother fricker. So the greedy running shoes give me extra money dropped from enemies. Or monsters, at least. I don't know if it'll apply to potential... That... Do you see my problem here? The axe is actually gold. I don't know what rarity that is. Magical. It's actually magical rarity. But when you pick it up, the name is just yellow. Which is weird. Because I could have sworn when you picked up stuff, it showed their rarity in the name. So you wouldn't have to go look, but... Whatever, I guess I'm just stupid. Let me go turn off the air because I am cold. And I hate that. Okay, so what was I? Lucky Splint? More gold from monsters. Comes with 11%. Oh, so yeah, its physical damage resistance is actually higher than the hide armor, so that's good. Yeah, I'll go ahead and... I don't know why I keep thinking I need to right-click to equip things. Might be muscle memory from Heroes of Hammerwatch. Maybe. Bunch of running shoes. I can actually sell both of those. Let's sell one of the daggers to... Oh, right, the Burning Lucky Hand Axe. So, this we picked up... Was it for... Did we get this from the chest? I think we got this from the chest. Okay, so, as you would expect, it has the fire element on it. It deals 191 damage, which is good. It also comes with the effect that you get more gold from monsters, which just stacks on top of the other two effects we have related to that. And then the attack power, the attack element is fire, and you gain 20 power. Which I guess means the base for these is 171. I would blister myself every season chopping firewood with one of these. Worth it though. Roasting desserts over the fire was my favorite tradition. And this is just a 20% increase. The problem with switching to it, while it probably is going to be good, one, I don't have a mastery for the axes, and two, I don't have... it won't increase the parry chance, as well as give the riposte when you do parry. Mixed feelings. Very mixed. Very feelings. Sure, why not? Yeah, so even if you're dual wielding this, the reduction you get is basically the same. Let's see, hold on. Unequip this. Equip you in the offhand. So the main hand weapon gate has the same dual wield penalty regardless of what weapon is in your offhand. Fine. Very, very fine. Well, look who's here. Howdy! You like trees? Do you like my magic grove? We can grow some right dang powerful fruits if you just come on by and plant some magic seeds. I'll take good care of them, you bet. This farm is renewable and sustainable. It'll live forever, even if you don't. Sure. How did it get to be magical? I'm guessing to tell me more actually sends us where I want to go. So the first step, get some magic seeds, plant them. And then you go into the dungeon, basically. And I guess the turns you spend in the dungeon progress the growth of the seeds. So, do the trees do anything else? It grows different types of food. Might drop valuable leaves. The main point is get them to grow old, which old trees drop more stuff. If one of your trees looks at you the wrong way, you can chop it down and earn some quick XP and job points. Okay. Plant a shining dazzle leaf? What is that? Shining dazzle leaf seed. leaves. Okay. I have other leaves in storage as well. Come on. Sure. Who are you and why? A bit careful out there, but I suppose to be true. Hope you're curious. The bird scientist says there are secrets out there. Huh? Me? Yes. I've been watching your skills grow with each passing day. That's weird business, brother, because we've spent most of our time in the dungeon. It is time for me to learn the paths to weapon mastery. So that thing I did last time I came out here, but you didn't seem to realize until now? Yeah, you can wait. So what's the next rumor? Defeat the ancient grotto Flyer. It's terrorizing Cedar Caverns floor 3. We get a lot of gold out of it. Learn blinding parry. The second mastery is blinding parry, a passive skill. Armed with this technique, you will blind enemies when you parry their attacks. So the sword just gets better. Got it. Well, since we have an axe now, I guess we can check out what its skill is. Cleave. The axe's masteries focus on group attacks and debuffs. After all, when the axe crits, it inflicts armor break on the enemy. The first mastery is Cleave, used to take a step forward while attacking nearby enemies and breaking their armor. Sure. Do you have anything to say? I'm sorry. Hold on. I could just come to this guy and change my job? So what happens when I change it? You will keep your XP and level, plus all your learned skills. You'll lose the innate traits and stat bonuses of the old job. Makes sense. Your job points are not carried over, and it's stored separately, which is fine. That's fine. And it costs 500 gold in order to do that. We have 1400. Monsters in the oil take 30% poison damage. The fire effects will ignite the flame, as you would expect. leather cap's just better. But it would take up an accessory slot because for some reason you don't actually have a head. Okay, that's just going to be for clutch use, where something out of line happens and we just have to, right? Alright, the Vicious Iron Claymore. What do you do? Ooh, increases your basic attack damage to foes under half health. Not bad. Not bad at all. Into the box. Everything else? So yeah, we did pick up another pair of sturdy boots. We now have a copy in the storage, which is perfect. Probably best to just put these away. Okay, let's go ahead and sell what we have. Guess that'll do. How much is the heal? I think we'll carry the gold we have right now. I'm mildly concerned about the flyer. This is jelly back. Oh, it's this guy. And just like that, he's gone. Also, there's a knife on this. Okay. Let's take a look at the knife. So, yeah, my suspicion is confirmed. Active skills for weapons that are in your offhand, you can still use, as you can see here. So that's great. Very good to know. I mean, to be fair, the knife does have slightly better damage, doesn't it? Right, never mind. Oh, right, since that's done, we can actually go back. Discover Spiny Maze, which you can reach through Cedar Caverns level 4. Not great, not awful. this then. Then, roll one of those. Interesting. Did it get... It looked like it got larger at the end there. See? That's weird. You see the hand axe, the name of the hand axe is clearly common rarity colored. Do we still have access to venture here? Was it? No, that's dang. But remember the boots, when I picked up the sturdy boots, they were gold. The name was gold. The boots themselves were only... Okay. So I was wrong. You can't actually use it unless it's in your main hand. That is unfortunate. Alright, I can bop something on the head. Why is she just eating stuff at random? I don't like that. Alright. So all monsters become tougher permanently. But I also got 86 job points, 336 gold. Frick. That's not doing you any favors, bud. Small mystery egg. Probably here. Summons a random weak monster to fight for you. Hard to tell what's going to come out of this egg. Guess there's only one way to find out. Sure, why not? I choose you! Grotto Flyer! It's resistant to physical attacks. Sounds about right. Oh, and it also poisons when it attacks, which is just about perfect. What was I supposed to be doing on floor 4? Called Spiny Maze. Ah, there it is. That guy did not have a good time, did he? Okay, so, yeah, we hit it with a crit with the offhand weapon. Also, when I'm standing in the water, the fire weapon does less damage. I mean, I don't see a reason why we shouldn't invest in more guile. I notice my summon isn't here. That seems unwise. There can only be one. Incorruptible necklace. Let's actually take a look at that. It'll probably be alarming, for sure. Poison resistance, never mind. I can feel the I can feel the metal beating in time with my heart when I lay it against my skin. It's in tune with me. Actually, while I'm here, learn abilities. Sleep traps could be good. Detect weakness. Passive. As you observe enemies, you will periodically find and mark their vital points. Strike the marked point for bonus damage. And marked monsters take 100% more attack damage from the vulnerable direction. It's expensive, but we have it now. And we acquired a venom weapon from somewhere. Ooh, yes please, that's just super cheap. Yeah, I can't move them around right now. Noted. I don't know why we parried. Ooh, shiny bow. Now I figured if we bought the bow, we'd likely end up having it just drop at random. I knew it was a possibility. Picked up spikes, jabs. Not really worth killing, that's for sure. I really don't like that. I like to just hoard stuff in my inventory. I cannot stand. There has to, hold on. Settings are here. Visual gameplay, auto use planks, auto eat foods. Stop freaking doing that. Like, yeah, I get it. I'm low health. Wait, was I? I shouldn't have even been low enough health for that to be necessary. It doesn't make sense. Got a holy symbol and running shoes. Oh, I walked over that just fine. I was trying to avoid that because I was sure that would just collapse. It couldn't get a shot on me? Interesting. Oh, I see. There was an arrow pointing down, as in down here, on it, and that was apparently the passive being active. Not like it really mattered. I'm not entirely sure I could have gotten to that point, but... see that. I'm going to just go around it. Okay. Another magical sword. Scavenger is paying for itself. That's pretty good. Let's go ahead and check that out. It is an Iron Claymore of Gloom and insect slaying. So, as a result, it also deals 8 to 12 shadow damage when we attack. And we also bust up insects real good. Nothing to hate. Holy symbol. Ooh, a 25% chance to heal 3 to 7 plus your level worth of HP when you're hit. I think the max level is 20. It's not particularly good. Bows are whips are one-handed. But no one's ready to hear about dominating. You go in the offhand. How does that make you feel? Why am I out of? So I managed to approach this thing almost point blank. There was one space in between us. And then walk away to get here so I can cheese it. Sure. It doesn't... Ah. None of its shots landed. I like it. Nope, it definitely landed. It just didn't have any audio. Make no mistake, I haven't forgotten that I have a gap closer I can use to deal with it more efficiently. And that's it for this dungeon. Ooh. Hungry incombustible neck of toxicity. Necklace of toxicity. Okay, let's go pick up another rumor. He's still here. Nice. Oops. Defeat the monstrous Goliath beetle in the Cedar Caverns level 5. Take no more than 561 HP of damage. You get the running shoes of focus and 1,700 gold. And some healing items. Oh, speaking of items, let's see what we picked up. We got a javelin. Basic attacks pierce 25% of the target's resistance, and on crit, you root them. Interesting. As for the necklace, fire resistance, obviously. Recover from feeling full, 1 turn faster. 6% chance to drop an acid pool on move. And 4+4 core stats. We have a lot of gold. Evokes a cloud of deadly ice shards to damage slow enemies. What? Oh. I'm not going to do that. But I will see what you have to offer. Block chance, 35% damage blocked. Knight's shovel digs out a wall, converting it into ground. Wooden crossbow, same range as the sling. Hand axe of frost. The attack. So apparently the base attack for it isn't 171. Otherwise the plus 15 power is lying. What is discipline? Ah, right, a stat. I think that's the one for magic, which doesn't really relate to us. I think I should buy that on principle. That's just really good. Then we have the Javelin of Deadly, which gives you 20% more crit damage. Ooh. Runic Spellbook of Champions. Bonus Corral pet damage and decreases elemental damage by something negligible. Let's see. This will do that. Probably should have sold that, but whatever. I do really need to see how the transporting of a knocked out monster works. Sure, why not? Heal, and then let's put away some of this money. I don't like it. Okay, sure, whatever. And just like that. Monster Chow? That doesn't sound suspicious. Simple Codex of Mental Protection. Goliath Beetle, floor 5. Pretty sure the stairs were up here. I'm going to stop playing it fast and loose with the rumors in this area. I am going to stop playing it fast and loose with the Pandora's boxes. Oh, that is... Oh, that's bad. And while I'm at it, just go ahead and turn on Venom. Oh, its weakness is marked. Oh, that is unfortunate for you. Get dead. Frick out of here. I know there's an alpha crab here somewhere. I'm particularly mussed about his existence. Scavenger's Heaven. This place is a gold mine. In the last 2 weeks, I've picked up over a dozen swords, axes, and chest plates scattered in the caves. A little sharpening for the weapons, a little patchwork for the armor, and they're good as new. If I can just keep out of the way of the monsters, I'll be set for life. Okay, I don't like that any. Sure, why not? Roars with power. I forgot that's what I was even here for. A hide shield. And it says it's magical, but it's not. So did we do the rumor properly? Because I was not paying attention. Let's go see what she's got for us next. Defeat the... what? Capture a wild, untamed fungal toad. Ooh. Defeat the pack, capture the leader, and bring it back to the monster corral for a particularly tough bet. Right. I could just capture alphas if they weren't so worth killing. Sure. Let's get the rest of this map scouted out first. Leg of turkey and a laser drone? Could I have captured that? It's just a knife. I mean, we bought the thing, right? so why not? Dig out a wall, converting it to ground. So now what happens with the shovel? It's gone forever. Got it. Don't have to be this way. So the way back is here. The roaming monster, wild untamed. And then oh right. Ooh. Okay, thanks, idiot. Okay. I can't use that. The axe is in the main hand. There's no reason we can't do it. You know what? Okay. This is a most hateful task we've undertaken on. Let's talk over here. Hate it here. Heal up, drop. Right, we can't. I have to control myself here because we can't kill this guy. The entire point is to capture him, reduce him to 15% health, and then bop him on the head. Okay. Okay. Now, with that... So it's not the right one? Did I accidentally kill it? Knocks out a non-champion monster at 15% health or less. Actually, why not, right? So, first... Oh, we actually have a real spear, rather than just a stick of wood. And actually, we won't be able to use that, which is fine. Actually, this should have gone into slot 3. That there. Sure, whatever. Okay, what else? So we have bandages. Doesn't right, but dang it. Actually. Right, so let's head back to camp. I don't think we got the rumor. Well, that's annoying. Do I want anything from him? not in particular. Great. Just undid the damage from the other idiots. Actually, what is that? Yeah, I can just outrun them and then they despawn. Okay. So it seems kind of good. Another alpha spawn, but so what? Okay, don't like this at all. Sure, fine, whatever. He had 2 stacks of bleeding? Okay. So... I wanted to capture it. Well, there will be others. I wouldn't be surprised if you can't actually capture the mechanical drone. Okay. Over here? Okay, right, yeah. Because he's latched on. I do this more? Unfortunate. No. Whatever that was, it had a giant, scary skull above it. Way scarier than the usual. And I'm having health problems. I don't know if it'll disappear if I leave, but I'm taking that risk. So the cost of healing scales with the amount of health you have. How much money do we have? 3,000? Down to 500 now. Right, I forgot I had the butler spell. So, a 20% chance to reduce a random ability cooldown when you get hit. But it doesn't say what, it doesn't say how much it's cooled down for. Actually, let's sell some of this stuff first. Bag of grain. Useful for recipes, so I guess we'll keep it. Holy symbol, I think I'll keep it. Ooh, that's actually pretty good for a mage. Probably should have kept one of those, whatever. Monster chow. Try feeding to a tamed monster in the corral. I think I'll actually keep the short bow and put that into storage. I think we need the short sword. Storage space, or ran out of money. Nope, plenty of money, so it's storage space that's the issue. For 1,793 gold. This is a bloodthirsty fungal toad. It resists poison, so we actually have to turn and venom off. And I know that it's off because the icon is no longer in this corner here. So let's see. Put on... you switch to, and I sold the shield. That's unfortunate. Here. No, I don't think I will. And now, not that one, but this one. What do you mean? So I need to be away from the target? Frick, I forgot I had Cloak and Dagger and I could have just put that where I was standing. Why am I... It doesn't work? So... Generating Turtling Summoner. In Turtling, we already found out is that it reflects ranged attacks. Which is fine, because we don't do those here. Well, not this close anyway. You can go. Out of here. And then there's a hammer. But it's common. Disgusting. What do? You chance to stun your target, and on crit, you deal crush HP percentage damage. That doesn't mean anything to me. It's not two-handed. I guess that'll do. Hi. Glowtorch. Is it common, or was I lied? Or was I not lied to? It was a lie. Oh, right. This increases your fire and lightning damage, which means I get greater value out of the burning hand axe? What a weird thing to call it, but I understand. Get over here. Oh, it's a boss, or an alpha. Unfortunately, I have to just straight up kill it. Because I can't capture boss monsters, or I can't capture alphas at the moment. The frick are you, Water Stalker? No, yeah. Go unarmed now. Dagger, no, that deals too much. I don't know how it would work if I were to afflict it with bleed or something. And then I were to try and knock it out. Would it just die, or would the bleed pause? So we're not going to take that risk. Instead, go here for Hammer of Justified Bopping. You knocked out a monster, bring it to the monster corral, and you can raise it as a pet. This. Now look here, sir. He shot. I'll be right back. It shot the monster I was going to capture. It feels almost targeted. Like it was specifically out to piss me off. Now I have to go all the way down here to the goddamn corral. And I really do need to use the bells to get more food. Your trees have produced one goods. I'll harvest all of them directly to my inventory. Yes, sirree, Bob. Also, since we have the monster chow, why not? I get why they don't want you doing the things for the alphas, or capturing alphas, because some of them would just be disgusting. Like the ones that summon extra monsters, that's the obvious first place you start. Buy another mallet, or two, and do monsters. It's apparently it is somehow beautiful. Oh, I can feed it things. It is a frog. I don't have insects in my pocket. Feed it anything? Strongly dislikes. Noted. What about a cookie? Back to list. So it got a quarter of its happiness filled. I have a lot of multiple things. I think I'll hold on to the monster chow for now. Ooh. Pet grooming. Raise or lower your pet's beauty and happiness with fantastic spa services and fun activities. Happiness is needed to buddy up with a pet, and their beauty stat may grant a special passive ability. Beautiful pets also have an easier time building relationships with other pets. The next grooming cost is 447 gold. I'll leave it for now. Also, 114 damage. Exit. Since I have another one, I'm going to stick that in there. Let's go ahead and get out of here. Movement is supposed to be on the WASDA, but for some reason it isn't, which is irksome. Oh, good, I can buy my stuff back. Did I sell that I didn't want to? Ah, the shield, right. Come here. I realize now that the cost of purchasing them again, or getting them back, is bloated, and that upsets me. Cheese for stamina, who saw health recovery, but doesn't do anything on its own. Noted. Hey there! I do need to swap off of that. We'll use the fist. I forgot the part where I needed to be next to it to use the fist. What were we using? The hammer. Ah, hey there. There's an alpha up there. Oh, that's not good. Come on. Okay. So, you know what? Let's find out. We're about to see if a monster that is bleeding dies if you bump it. Not of use to me at the moment. Can I bring it? You can give your pet commands to change its behavior. Click on its portrait or enter examine mode. Press keypad enter. Okay. At present I don't have a pet, I just have bait. But that'll do. Okay, good, finally. That's +1. Also, it was bleeding when we bopped it on the head, and it's still alive. So I guess that just... the bop on the head makes it forget it was bleeding? That's how that works, right? Munch is the first name the game decided to give it. What's a good name that references the fact that it was bleeding before it got bopped on the head? Ooh, I wonder if there's enough. I wonder if this is possible. Forgot to die. Should that be... should it all be... should they start with caps? Sure. Now, forgot to die is in there. I do want a drone. Let's see if we can go. Actually, let me grab another. We don't have money for a hammer. We need to get money. Not you. Withdraw money. Yeah, that'll do. All that's left is to hand over a meal cooked with those petals, and we'll feed it to a couple of your monsters. Hand over a meal cooked with the petals. So I'll have to pull one of them out. Draw. Just one, go over here. Can we cook? Don't have enough chai cookies. How many does he have to chai? He only has 2 of them. That'd be 3. Romantic Mint Fudge reduces stamina and energy costs by 35%. This sort of meal is best eaten by 2 people, or 2 creatures. I wonder if you can... Didn't we encounter a human bandit at one point? I don't remember what happened after I saw him. He must have died, because I'm still here. So I wonder what would happen if we caught one of those, or if we tried to bop him on the head. Could we... perhaps... I notice... I saw you 2. See, Sleeper Hit was chasing Forgot to Die. Let's go ahead and see what happens if we do this. Okay, these 2. This one... no. We'll take another monster mallet. Feed him some chow. See, if I take a monster out of here, they're going to be too low level for where we're going to be, so I'd have to drop several levels and then just murder stuff. I could probably do that tomorrow after I get off work and after we finish recording that episode, but as far as this is concerned, as far as right now, not. But it is on the itinerary now. Provided that Beast of Reincarnation isn't on GeForce Now, in which case we'll have to put this whole thing on hold until that gets done. I don't imagine that'll end up being like Crimson Desert was. You know, 200 hours worth of content. As far as this is concerned, I think we're done here. Actually, hold on. So he's unhappy. Also, he's level 4 with 240 health. Noted. Actually, what's the other one for the axe? Ferocity. A passive skill. With this technique, you deal extra damage for each enemy surrounding you. Actually, that could work with the sword and axe. You deal more damage, but you also parry, so there's less to worry about. Oh, right, this won't be active, though, if it's in the offhand. But at least the parry will be, so that's something. While tempting, going to say no. Bird Boy's territory. Uninvited punks will be thrashed. No girls allowed. The Duke's lunch stash. Alright, there was something down here I needed to kill. Riverstone Waterway? Never heard of her. Instead, I want to kill you. Ow. Pop that in, you gob. Why are you telling me about this now? I genuinely do not care. Why are you... Go away. Oh, that explains everything, actually. Hold on. Really quickly, get everything equipped. Actually, let's go. Right. Go here, and then use this. Booyah. Charm Liquor. Wait, so, hold on. Wonder. Charm Liquor's here. Charms almost any monster to fight for you briefly. I want the frickin' drone. Out of here. Okay, the stun might be useful. I also keep forgetting I have other skills that could be useful in a fight. I need to stop forgetting that. Oh, hi there. Speaking of which, hold that. Doesn't mind poison. Okay. Hide Shield of the Wolf. Sounds promising. Uncommon, obviously, 15% and 38%, minus 2 damage physical. You gain 6% damage, 6% more damage, and 2 defense if you have no summoned creatures. Okay. I kind of prefer the hammer. Sure, let's try it out. Pebble pouch. I was hoping it would be a different rarity. Of course, the game lies as easily as it breathes. Finally. Actually, I will put the shield back on. That is on. Good. I might have made it bleed and then killed it. Saboteur. I don't want to kill the Saboteur. I see you. He's a smoke bomb. He didn't take anything from me. Okay. He's at 16. Okay. Fisting. All I wanted to do was create a slave. Is that really so much to ask? I just wanted to enslave him. Why didn't he have enough HP? Who's to blame for this? So hitting their weak point, or hitting them from the point where it says they're weakest, lets you do double damage. Which is great because we're working on a whole crit thing. That's not good. Switch to that, and you. So. And while we're over here, right, he is fire. I'm using the wrong weapon, like a dummy. In that case, you do have a sword. That's not how I wanted it to go, but there. Sure. I can still see you. Ooh. Novice's Wrap. Yeah, I'm not going to be touching any of Pandora's boxes from here on because it's pretty bad. And I just need more healing stuff, but Finally. Let's not. Oh, this is crap. It actually makes my punch weaker. Good. He's not going to survive another hit. Oh, it's an alpha. Resistant to everything I'm trying to do here. Great. That actually explains a lot. Hammer in the offhand. Switch now. Healing's active. Yeah, I honestly should not have died there. That is... She also had all of the good stuff on her, too. Oh, that is frustrating. But I think that is, well, I'm probably going to pull some of the money out of the, whatchamacallit, and just change classes. Yeah. You know what? No, not that. Want money. Do it. Yeah, that's fine. Over here. Oh, it didn't cost as much because we had no investments. Sword Dancer. Yeah. Alright. This... Okay. The class is... Budoka? Sure, whatever. So, we fist now, and we don't have any job points to do anything with, but I am probably going to fix that off. That's annoying. Off camera, and hopefully get us to a place where we can actually do interesting things in interesting places. I should not have died there. The entire time I'm looking at my health like, surely this next hit is going to do it, right? Surely this next hit is going to do it, right? Ladies and gentlemen, the next hit did not do it. So, that's annoying. And it was all my fault. Like with Heroes of Hammerwatch, if I don't die to something stupid, I don't die. And, like with every time that I did die, except for one time where it frame lagged and that caught me, and that probably wasn't one of the recorded things, but for the most part, if I died to something stupid, it was self-inflicted. Nevertheless, I hope you guys have enjoyed yourselves and everything you've seen here. We will be back tomorrow for another episode, probably. I have to go check GeForce now, but I'm not holding my breath. That beast of reincarnation's going to be there. So, assume there's going to be another episode for this, and I'm perfectly fine with that because, you know, as long as I don't die, I'm enjoying myself. Who'd have thought? And so, with all that said, we will see you next time.